But I do love this line, this lyric. This is going to stick with me for a couple of days. Can I live while I'm young? Welcome back to another Deep Dive with Derek. I'm your host, Derek, but I want you to call me D-Rock because my friends call me D-Rock and you're here, and that makes you my friend. So, here with another reaction on this channel, I take a look at music that I missed. Music that I should arguably know very well, but it has slipped through the cracks. I've let it slip through the cracks. Longtime Dave Matthews Band fan and other related artists, and somehow Phish has slipped through my fingers. So I'm on a Phish journey here. Today we're checking out Chalkdust Torture. And this is a heavily requested song. Many commenters have said this is the song that would be the best. So it's kind of funny. If this is true, it's kind of funny that I'm coming to it so late. It's like my 8th or 10th song or something like that. So maybe I should have done this one first instead of Harry Hood. But many people think this is a good intro into Phish because it has roots in kind of more, I don't know, more rock-based music, something like that. And this is just what people have said. I think even one commenter said that Trey, if he introduces somebody to his music, Chalkdust Torture is the song that he uses. So we're about to check it out. And this is something new. I'm going to, I'm the kind of guy that I like to hear the studio song first, if there is a studio version, because that gives me a base. And then I get to check out a live version, but what's going to be new is I'm going to do those both in the same video here. So I'm going to check out Chalkdust Torture studio album, or studio version, rather. And then right after that, I'm going to put I don't know what it is yet, but by the time I edit this, there will be where you can go to find the live version if you don't care about the studio version. So this is mostly for me, and then I'm going to get a live version after this. So without further ado, let's check out Chalkdust Torture by Phish off the studio album. Hold on, no, that was a really cool intro. And I'm sure there's music theory types that can tell you what just happened. I heard this guitar going, and then all of a sudden, like almost from underneath, boom, here comes this bass and piano and drums. Like the rest of them came zooming in. What's going on here? I'm in the wrong spot. It does have kind of a rock feel, or almost alternative. I grew up as a teenager in the 90s, so I was into, Nirvana and Pearl Jam and Soundgarden and stuff like that. It feels like it's in the same sandbox as those songs, those artists.
Comes down on my birth worker. I've just been the family berserker. I'm bought for the price of a flag and a rice. The wind muffs the cabin. You speak of your life for a willingly locust the lurker.
Is that Trey singing? Sometimes they have other. Have I seen everybody sing? I can't remember, but that doesn't sound like Trey to me. It kind of sounds like a deeper voice. And it's obviously possible that he's doing that to his voice, but it doesn't have the same feel or sound as Trey usually has in what I've heard.
The wind muffs the cabin. You speak of your life for a willingly locust the lurker. Confuse what you can of the ending and revise your despise so impending. 'Cause I so come the right that you didn't quite
picture of chalk dust collects on my tongue. Is that what he said?
My vasoconstrictors, they come slowly undone. Then just wait till I'm old. Can I live while I'm young? Can I live while I'm young?
Ooh, I like that line. I gotta go back. Can I live while I'm young? That's very interesting, and it reminds me of, so many times I've talked about this before. I've, I've used this kind of like a drinking wine. You stick your nose in there and see where do those scents take you, because scent is tied to memory, and so you can see where does this glass of wine take you. I've thought before about Phish. If you listen to it, it can take you different places. This lyric, "Can I live while I'm young," made me think about kind of your average or stereotypical life cycle. When you've got abilities, when you're young, when you're in your 20s and 30s, you've got a lot of time, you've got a lot of energy, you got a lot of ability, but you don't have any money. And then when you get mid into your career, you've got money, but you don't have any time. You still have you still have some energy. You don't have the energy and abilities you did when you were in your 20s, but you still have some of that energy, and you got the money now, but you don't have the time. And then finally, you retire. You built up your savings, and now you've got the money and you've got the time, but you no longer have the ability. So you get two. You get to choose two. I've got time and I've got ability, but no money. I've got money and ability, but no time. And then I have time and money, but I don't have ability. So it's this between time, money, and ability to actually live, whatever live means to you, is fascinating. And so they're saying, can I live when I'm young? Can I somehow get all three, or something like that? Like, you obviously don't need money to do some things. You can go backpacking in Europe, as these folks did, I believe, because isn't that where you enjoy myself was kind of born? And you don't need ability necessarily to do a lot of things. So, I mean, this is obviously an exaggeration, but I do love this line, this lyric. This is going to stick with me for a couple of days. Can I live while I'm young? Love it. I'm very existential in nature, and it holds up a mirror that says, you're going to get old, and beyond that, you're going to die. So somewhere you got to live. Can I live while I'm young? So I'm off on a rant, obviously, but this is the kind of stuff that really engages me.
Dance in the sun. All my vasoconstrictors, they come slowly undone. Then just wait till I'm old. Can I live while I'm young? Can I live while I'm young? But no peace for Jasmine tonight. I plugged the distress tube up tight. And watch what I say as it flutters away. And all this emotion is kept harmless at bay, not to educate somebody's fright. So who can I learn all the facts that I've learned? I sat in the chairs and my synapses burn. The torture of chalk dust collects on my tongue. Thoughts follow my vision and dance in the sun. All my vasoconstrictors, they come slowly undone. If just wait till I'm old, can I live while I'm young? Can I live?
That's interesting. Thoughts follow my vision. These, again, I'm going to hear this song multiple times, and as I hear it, I'm going to connect more of these lyrics together. But I like the thoughts follow my vision. Heavy in the mindfulness world, and mindfulness meditation is the act of experiencing without wanting to change, without judging, full acceptance of the present moment, and seeing thoughts as thoughts instead of identifying with thoughts, or what seems to be more common today, seeing feelings as visitors and not identifying with your feelings. Thoughts follow from my vision. So the vision, then, whatever he's seeing, whatever they're seeing, trigger thoughts, and those thoughts then trigger other things, and it's a whole process. So anyway, these lyrics here have me thinking, have me engaged.
Chalkdust collects on my tongue. Thoughts follow my vision and dance in the sun. All my vassal constrictors, they come slowly undone. If just wait till I'm old, can I live while I'm young? Can I live while I'm young? Can I live while I'm young? Can I live while I'm young?
Guess that's it. Kind of abrupt ending there. Yeah, definitely more rocky, almost hard rock type. Uh, that has been the song, the studio song, anyways, that has had the most lyrics in terms of percentage of song. You know, other songs do have lyrics, and then half of the song, Tweezer, for example, something like that. What was the other one? Bathtub Gin had some lyrics, but again, half of that song was jammed, even on the album. This one, yeah, this would be kind of like the radio song. If they release songs on the radio, I would think this would be the radio one. So super excited to see where this goes live. See how long they can turn this. You know, how long does this song become when they go live? I'm excited to see that. Excited to listen to those lyrics again, and just generally excited to check out more of this Phish journey that I'm on. So if you just tuned in because you skipped forward, I'm about to get into Chalkdust Torture live version. And if you only like the studio version and you want to check out now, please feel free. Okay, now let's get into the live version of Chalkdust Torture. I had a very specific date that had been recommended, 7/10, July 10th of 1999. I found a few videos with that date. I saw no actual footage, so all the videos were just audio with a picture behind it. And I have no doubt that it's a good video, a good version, but I am interested in watching these. So I'll check out that one later. So then I did a search for other popular ones, and I found something from 1997. 12/30/1997, Madison Square Garden, Chalkdust Torture. Let's check what this is about. I like that transition.
Come stumble my mirth-beating worker. I'm just in the family business. For the price of a flag and a rice, the wind buffs the cabin. You speak of your life, or more willingly locust and winter. Confuse what you can of the ending, and revise your despise so it on the wrath that you didn't quite mask. I'm getting it clearly. You alternate paths, so mixed into the signal you're sending. But who can learn all the facts that I've learned? I sat in the chairs and my synapses burn. The torture of Chalkdust collects on my tongue. Thoughts follow my vision and dance in the sun. All my masochistic things they come slowly undone. Can't just wait till I'm old. Can I live while I'm young? Can I live while I'm young?
Did I hear that right? Did the crowd sing that with him? Live while I'm young? Don't want to live, or don't want to wait till I'm old? Want to live while I'm young? It looked like, I'm going to check that out again. I think the crowd got into that, and that's cool because if you watch the studio version, I really connected with that. And in fact, I'm quite existential. I'm always about songs about live before you die, like Sinatra used to sing. I didn't live, I was alive. Let's check it out.
Oh, can I live while I live?
I think
Can
so.
I live while I live?
He's jamming out on that bass. This isn't just
But no peace for Jasmine today.
simple stuff
I
here.
plug the distress tube upside. Watch what I say as it flutters away. So where all this emotion is become as a bait, not to educate somebody's brain. But who can unlearn all the facts that I've learned? I sat in the chairs and my synapses burn. The torture of chalk collects on my tongue. Thoughts follow my vision and dance in the sun. All my masochistic as they come slowly undone. With this whistle I'm old, can I live while I live while I
Oh wow. Okay. So many things came up, but I didn't want to stop that solo. Uh, one, I've said this on other videos. I love the face that he makes. I just recently saw an interview with John Mayer, who is known for, and I forget what they call it, so, like guitar face or something like that. He has these like goofy guitar face, and he was explaining, I don't know that I'm doing it when I'm doing it. There's just something about bending that note or getting from that chord to that chord. It just you have to. It's connected somehow. And anyway, I thought about that. Two, there's candles back here. What are these candles about? Seriously, like, are they trying to create some kind of scent or is it ambiance, or what are these candles all about? And third thing, I noticed a lot of smoke in the air. Is there a smoke machine, or is that coming from the crowd? If you know what I'm talking about, lots of smoke in the air. Curious what that was all about. And then, like the final thing in the studio version, if you watch that, you remember I thought this kind of had a 90s alternative sound to it, and that guitar solo was longer than anybody that you know. I just totally blanked. Kurt Cobain's band, Nirvana. Anything Nirvana would have done, or anything Soundgarden would have done, it was longer than that. But any part of that solo kind of reminded me of a solo that I might have heard in a '90s type alternative song, which is interesting because usually I'm reminded more of jazz when he jams. But again, maybe that's why this is such an easy intro for people into Phish. So anyway, let's get going. I got about 30 seconds left.
All the facts that I've learned. I sat in the chairs and my synapses burned. The torture of Chalkdust collects on my tongue. Thoughts follow my vision and dance in the sun.
Is he out of breath? I would be. For sure, I would be. Um, Maybe he's not. It just sounds like it.
All my vast acoustic as they come slowly undone. Can't just wait till I'm old. Can I live while I'm young? Can I live while I'm young? Can I live while I'm young?
I like it. I liked it. I love the name Chalkdust Torture. It's such a cool name. So I love the name. But if I was writing that song, I would call it Live or Live While I'm Young or something like that. But Chalkdust Torture is better. I still don't know what the chalk dust is. I didn't hear the words enough to know. Is he talking about being in school? Okay, now that I say this out loud, maybe that's what this is about. Is he saying, I'm young and I want to live and I'm young, but I got to spend my life in school? And it's chalk dust all over the place. I got to do a deeper dive into the lyrics. I didn't have any lyrics pulled up. But anyway, how do you guys like chalk dust torture? How do you like the new format? This is the first time I put together in one video the studio and the live. Let me know. Let me know what other songs I need to check out. Let me know if there's any other artists I need to check out. And I look forward to continuing this Phish journey.